think some of the things that we talked about, you don't have to have a lot of money
Right.
to start your company. You got to have some money. It takes
Right.
some money.
Right.
But you don't have to.
Well, it probably depends on the company too.
Depends on the type of company and whatnot. And the other thing that we agreed on was not to take debt.
Right.
Take on debt, not to grow the company in a manner that it caused us to have to take on debt.
Right.
Like we wanted a debt-free company.
Right.
And we accomplished that.
Right.
So once we made our first little initial, not little, $8,000 is a lot of money. It was a lot of money to us back then. It's still a lot of money to us today. But once we made that initial investment, what do they call that? Seed money?
Seed money. Yeah.
And because we watch Marcus Lemonis, the prophet.
We love him.
And we love him. And we are Shark Tank.
Yes.
We never had to invest anymore. Am I correct?
Right.
We never invested.
I actually took out a business line of credit and never used it once.
Yeah, just in case.
Just in case of emergency.
Yep.
So.
And we never used it. So $8,000 was our initial investment, and we grew the company off that. And you stayed at the Venetian for 3 years, so we had that income. And the deal was, when we both felt safe, where you could actually leave the Venetian and come to Girlz Ink full time, was when
I was making the same as what I
when
was
the
making.
yeah when the store turned a profit, which it takes time for an online store to turn a profit.
Right.
But when it not only started profiting, but the paycheck you could take home from that was equal or close to the salary you were making at the Venetian.
So we didn't have to,
So we didn't have to scramble or
yeah.
worry or
Right.
anything like that. Yeah, and it took about 3 years. And then you quit the Venetian, and that was the second greatest day in your life.
Yes.
The first greatest day in your life was
Our wedding.
yeah, meeting me. But that was a great moment, like in our life, when you finally, it was such an accomplishment.
It felt wonderful, actually.
Yeah. Do you remember how proud we were?
So proud.
So proud.
Yeah.
It was great. So don't have to have a lot of money. You can do it. We can do it. Anybody can do it.
Have a plan.
Have a plan. Don't take on debt. And don't grow too quickly.
Right.
And the other, I think, key component to our success and why Girlz Ink is what it is today and what we've grown into is our mentality towards our team members, right?
Yeah.
Technically our employees.
Right.
They're technically our employees, but you and I aren't even comfortable really calling them our employees.
Right. And I don't like it when they call us their boss.
No, and they really don't too often.
No.
Only when Olivia's in trouble.
And she's in trouble so often.
But did you notice that about us, Olivia? Like, what do you think about, one day we are going to get you on camera. Olivia's going to be my Robin and start talking more, but she's very shy. But like, how does that make you feel technically as an employee, Olivia, that we don't really refer to you guys as employees, like you're a team member, and we don't really like you calling us our bosses, technically as an employee of Girlz Ink, and technically us being your boss. Like, I'm just curious, like, what that makes you feel like. I don't think I've ever really asked you that question.
It feels really good. I mean, it feels more like a family than work.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how we feel.
Yeah, that's how we feel. Well, Kat and I, you both have been not treated well at jobs.
Definitely.
You know, and micromanaged by bosses.
Right.
And
Can't look at your phone.
Can't look at your phone. Can't do any of that.
Can't make a phone call.
Yeah, and just not treated well.
Right.
And so I think the bigger the dream, the more important the team. You know, and our dreams were big. You know, my dreams are always big and growing, and
And we never ask an employee anything to do anything that we aren't willing to do ourselves.
Yeah.
Or haven't done ourselves.
Exactly. That's one of our mottos, and I tell everybody that I will never ask you to do anything that I'm not willing to do myself. You know, I mean, when we notice the trash needs to go, we take out the trash. When we notice this, we just all pitch in, and the only thing is other people's dishes in the sink. I think maybe that's not like our one thing.
Right.
I don't like washing dishes. Like
Right.
I usually have a spoon or a glass in there.
I'll do it, but yeah.
No, I've been better lately
All
doing
right.
my one yogurt spoon, you know. But no, I think, and yeah, we don't micromanage our team, and we have 4 admin team members now. We've got Ashley. It's been with us 4 years. Our Olivia, what are you, 2 years now?
About to be 2 years.
Going on 2 years. Ari, and Ro. So we've got 4. I kind of call them admin staff, right? They do the email,
Artist support,
and they do a lot other stuff. You know, like Olivia does all the marketing. Ari runs the
she does this.
and she does this. Well, we don't have the budget for a big marketing division. You
Right.
know, we just don't. We're not that. We're more of a smaller boutique kind of PMU company.
Boutique, I like that. Yes.
Boutique kind of company, which I think, I don't know if we're going to have time on this podcast, but the next time I think we should talk about maybe one of the biggest mistakes
Oh.
that
yeah.
we made.
Yes.
And we'll save that for an upcoming podcast. You're going to come on here regularly, you know.
Oh, okay. I'm going to have a lot of shoes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, all right. Well, we better bring on some new products. Yeah. We'll save that for an upcoming podcast. But because when you come on here, you know, I wanted to talk about our story and how we started, because I think a lot of people have self-doubt and they don't think they can do it. They don't think they have enough money. They don't think they're, maybe not that they're smart enough, but they don't know enough, or this, that, and the other. You know, I had all those fears. You know, I did.
Yeah,
I
I
just
know.
don't let fear stop me. I don't let fear cripple me, and I do not let it stop me. I have the fear. It comes at me. I process it.
And push through it.
And I push through it. I don't hang on to it. I don't let it like stop me. Right. And,
Unless it's jumping out of an airplane.
well, I am not, yes, that I am not jumping on an airplane, you know, and, you know, yeah, but, you know, business wise, entrepreneurial wise, no, I don't let my fears stop me. So,
Right.
so going back to treating the way we treat our employees, I think why we keep, our team members is because we don't micromanage them. They
Right.
can take their lunch whenever they want. They can be on their phones. They can check in with their kids if they got kids. They can check their social media. We don't care.
Well, and then they don't take advantage.
No, they've never taken advantage. You know,
No.
we've had some employees that we have let go over the years because it's just not working out. And that's just reality. Not everybody you hire or bring on is going to fit
Right.
and going to work out.
Right.
Right? It's just, that's not reality.